Hi, Lakeshore family. As we wrap up VBS, I have a final couple of thoughts for you that I just wanted to share. First of all, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who volunteered, whether you were in the marketplace or you were a tribe leader or you just served meals to the workers. You guys are fabulous, and I appreciate you so much for investing in the eternal lives of kids. There's nothing more special than watching adults talk to kids and have faith conversations, and then watching 5 kids make professions of faith. So we're so excited. Even those kids who didn't make a decision, we can surely hope that the seeds that you planted will grow into a deep-rooted faith eventually. The second thing that I want to encourage you about actually today is I am personally encouraged by some feedback that I received and some relationships that I saw formed. I know that this VBS was different, and hopefully it was good in a different way. But this VBS was important because I saw relationships formed and encouragement given that was shared across generational lines. I'm so proud that our youth and our middle adults or senior adults were able to share in a unified commitment to serve the kids of our community and the kids of our church. I'm going to pick on Cooper for just a minute. If you know Cooper, he's a very quiet kid who is uncomfortable with attention on him. And he, along with some other youth, have had limited people pour into him spiritually, other than family, of course. At VBS, I saw a mentor, and Larry, I'm going to call you out here, step back and let Cooper have the lead because he recognized a potential in Cooper. Cooper left his comfort zone and ventured out and tried to do ministry. I saw the same thing happening in the bakery. Linda did a great job getting Alyssa and Kay to take the reins on their shop. And the same thing in tribe time. Time and time again, I saw mentors and mentees relationships being formed. And I was so impressed and I was so encouraged to see that. You know, we see this relationship in the Bible, just like the ones that we had during VBS between Paul and Barnabas and Timothy. Paul had a Barnabas to walk with him, to encourage him in his ministry, somebody who built him up, who served alongside of him. Paul had a Timothy to mentor and to pour into. Paul invested into a young man who had a teachable spirit, but a very quiet, reserved nature, and he trained him, equipped him, and released him into his own ministry. And Barnabas and Timothy had a Paul, a mentor, a teacher, a friend, who helped to strengthen them in their faith. So I want to thank you, and I want to encourage you in that, even if you didn't serve in VBS or you weren't able to serve in VBS. I want to encourage you to find and build those types of relationships that cross generational lines, relationships that show truly what discipleship is. So be a Barnabas to somebody, be a Paul to somebody that you can serve with, and find a Timothy that you can mentor. I think as believers, we're unified by a call to go and make disciples. Imagine what could happen if these Paul and Barnabas and Timothy type relationships happened in our church. Our mission impact to reach the community and to make disciples would grow exponentially. What an exciting time for us to continue to build one another up and spur each other on to good works. And I just want to say thank you for that experience, and thank you for pouring into those in our youth group or our kids who also are ready to serve and do ministry. So I appreciate that. I'm hopeful about where we're going. I feel like we're aimed in the right direction. So I just want to say some encouragement to you today for that, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Love you, Lakeshore family.